All right, so we've discussed how to incorporate tracks. We've talked about in-ear monitors that you can get. We've even talked about tips for getting a good mix, but I wanted to show you how I get my in-ear monitor mix from the soundboard all the way to our ears, step by step. Here's the process. I'll just show you what we do and a couple of the options on how to get our in-ear monitors via Ultranet. There's probably a billion different ways out there, but this is what I know and this is how we do it. So if you were to have a very common sound console like the Behringer X32, on the back you're going to have this Ultranet personal monitoring Cat5 cable input. You take a shielded Cat5 cable out of that, and then you go to something like the Behringer P16D. Now this is a distribution box that receives Ultranet in right here and then can disperse it out to 8 different units, just like that. So you'll come out of the personal monitoring Ultranet output on the back of your sound console into the Behringer P16D. This is what we do. I turn this on, I reach down, I turn this on. Behind, we have this hidden on stage. I turn on every single week. All these lights light up, and out of every one of these ports is another Cat5 shielded cable that goes to the Behringer P16M. Now this is the personal monitor mixer, so your team members can dial in their own sounds. This is what I love about this kind of setup, is that we don't have to waste any time during sound check having the sound tech having to mix everybody's ears. Everyone is responsible for their own in-ear mix. And so then you leave any of these 8 different outputs right here and go into the back. Here's the back panel. There's the in right here. Now, if you have something like the Behringer Wing, which we now have the Behringer Wing, there is no Ultranet port on the back. There is this AES 50 output. We need to convert that to Ultranet. There are several different ways you can do this, but you need a converter. I'll link some down below, but here's one right here where it converts it to Ultranet. From then, you can go to your P16D and back to the P16M to get to your ears. Like I said, once you get this on stage, it can power multiple up to 8 right here. But also, you can daisy chain these Behringer P16Ms, but there are some things to remember. If you do daisy chain them, say this is the one coming from the P16D, the rest of them will have to be powered by this 9 volt, I think it is, or maybe it's 18 volt power supply that comes with it. If it doesn't come with it, you'll have to purchase those separately. And then also, I have found that when we daisy chain these, when you get more than 3 or 2 out, there seemed to be some issues. They were really not very reliable. So I would not plan on daisy chaining these past 2. From there, I buy TRS 1/4-inch cables that come out the headphones that go into an 1/8 inch plug to receive the in-ear monitors, and you're good to go.